Not take offense, it is only that I might be heard. Now, many of you are familiar that we have asked for guidance from this Committee of Safety and the Burgesses in Williamsburg that was due to be delivered by noon today. And being good observers of the locality of the sun, I'm sure you know that that hour has passed. Our government has left you to tend the fires, and now you must forge the iron. Last July, you, the freemen of York County, met in York Hall up on this hill to decide what actions should be taken in response to the oppressive acts of tyranny passed by Parliament against our cousins in Boston and in Massachusetts, and yes, even here in Virginia. You unanimously adopted vigorous resolve and sent myself and Mr. Diggs to attend a convention in Richmond at which we were to represent your desires to the Virginia Convention. You instructed us to advocate on your behalf, amongst other things, an embargo on the purchase of British goods throughout the colony of Virginia.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
That embargo was to take place and become effective on November 1st, just a few days ago. The convention in Richmond then sent delegates to represent Virginia at a Continental Congress to convene in Philadelphia.
Huzzah!
Once again, the Virginia Convention gave instructions to our delegates that they should advocate for a ban on the importation and purchase of British goods to be effective throughout the American colonies.
Huzzah!
Just 2 weeks ago, Congress adopted that resolution. And just 3 days ago, word of it reached Virginia and was printed in our own Virginia Gazette.
Yeah.
The embargo, which you set in motion upon the hill above us, is now in effect throughout all of American colonies.
Yeah.
On November 1st, the very day your embargo took effect, the sloop Virginia sailed into York Harbor carrying 2 half-chests of tea.
Boo!
Now, this is in spite of the fact that Captain Eston, master of that vessel, learned on his last visit to Virginia that this embargo would take place. It is in spite of the fact that William Prentice, merchant of Williamsburg, knew before placing that order that this embargo would take in place.
Boo!
And it is in spite of the fact that Mr. John Norton, tea merchant of London, knew by virtue of my own letter to him that this embargo would take place. My fellow citizens, we are being tested.
Yeah.
Now, 2 half-chests of tea, 186 pounds in total, is a pittance in comparison to the tea which was confiscated on the docks at Charleston, a pittance in comparison with the tea that was sent back to England from the New York City wharves, and pales in consideration against the tea which our cousins in Boston threw into that Massachusetts harbor.
Huzzah! Woo!
But it is neither the value nor the amount of the tea aboard Virginia which bears your attention.
Yeah.
You conceived this embargo based on principle. The principle that our rights as Englishmen should not be infringed.
Here, here.
That we should not bear the weight of tariff or tax imposed by a parliament in which we have no representation.
Here, here.
And that oppressive laws passed against the British Constitution, depriving us of our freedom, are illegal,
Here, here.
must be repudiated,
Here, here.
not just in Boston or Philadelphia, but across America, starting here.
Huzzah!
You are the first to be challenged. This is not a moment for temerity. It is a crucible for decisive action.
Here, here.
It falls to you the duty of enforcing this embargo. Your embargo. Will you keep faith with our cousins to the north, in Wilmington, in Annapolis, in Boston, in New York? Will you enforce this continental embargo? Say now so that I can hear you.
Here, here. Huzzah!
And if this is your will, the line must be drawn on our shore, for the tea is in our harbor.
Boom!
Will you allow it to pass?
No!
Will the first to be tested be the first to fail?
No!
Will you keep your resolves?
Here,
This
here.
embargo.
Here, 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 here.
Well, then
Huzzah!
I say, come with us.
To the ship!